The universal spiritual law of one is about accepting everyone and everything as they are, without judgment. This includes the self. On earth, we experience dark and light. This is the duality which comes from the free will which we experience on earth. Beyond the fifth dimension, there is only light. Wherever we are, all is perfect. Duality is merely a learning experience to expand our light. When we live the spiritual law of one, we create bridges by looking for the commonality in each other. Just as you were invited to be here for this learning on earth, so are animals, insects, trees, and plants. All are learning and evolving. You are entitled to your space, just as an animal is entitled to his territory. If your kitchen is overrun with ants, first talk to the higher self or the oversoul of the ants and remind them that this is your territory. You ask them to move to a log in the garden or some safe place outside. If they ignore 2 warnings, tell them that you will have to return them to the light if they do not honor your space. If they are outside your home, then you do not have the right to kill them. Honor trees and plants by telling them with a thought that you are about to prune them. Act with harmlessness, always. When you understand the law of one, you accept your own divinity. You start listening to your intuition and become a co-creator in your own life. Creating our own realities. Our personal truths are our beliefs, and our beliefs are what we use to make our choices and decisions. This in turn plays a large part in creating our own reality. Our truth is our belief, and if that belief is that we are not deserving of any good, that we are worthless, stupid, not good enough, etc., then that is our truth. It is what we believe about ourselves. Our truths and beliefs are held deep in our subconscious and affect us on a soul level. They are often not truths and beliefs that we consciously think about or recognize within ourselves, although we often see and judge them in others. The attributes and behaviors of others that irk and irritate us are often our own truths and a reflection of what we ourselves are denying. We recognize the traits we ourselves possess on a subconscious level, and this irritates us. It is our response to our recognition of the behavior or belief that we ourselves hold within us. When we recognize what irritates us in others, we can begin to recognize our own negative beliefs and subconscious fears that come into play when creating our own reality. What we recognize as someone else's vulnerability is a reflection of our own subconscious vulnerability. Changing our beliefs changes our personal truths, and this in turn changes our lives. As humans, we often make up many reasons why we cannot, will not, and should not change our beliefs and truths. This is akin to being stuck with self-destructive negative truths that we believe about ourselves. Our truths and beliefs can sabotage our well-being on every level. When we choose to change the belief, our truth, that is causing disharmony, be it emotional, physical, or mental, then our entire outlook changes along with it, newly creating our own reality to suit the positive changes. Once we reach self-awareness and truly understand ourselves, we are able to change our self-beliefs and internal truths. It can be as simple as deciding that we no longer want to be unwell in any way. Once we make that decision, our truths can be changed, and we are then able to manifest and create our own wellness, in effect, creating our own reality. Many invalid negative beliefs anchor themselves in our subconscious minds after a traumatic experience and/or reinforcement by others. By doing some inner work and acknowledging our truths and beliefs, we are able to change our reality. By changing the belief and taking control of our inner truths, we are able to heal ourselves and our lives and create wellness on all levels. When we make the connection between what we feel, what we think, what we believe within ourselves, and what we are manifesting into our lives, we fully participate in creating our own reality. Loving ourselves is the most important thing that we can do, and most often it is something that we forget. Creating our own reality is empowering, but we need to ensure that the reality we create for ourselves is a positive one.